I think yes, the restaurant in my city has a significant change in recent years because when I was younger, the restaurant were was sustainable for the rich because it have a expensive cost and it only serves the specialty or local cuisine for customer, so it didn't provide a lot of choose for customer. But now the restaurant become more widespread and more people can accept with it because it have cheaper cost and it appear in everywhere, so it become a good choice for unwind and chill out for young people to hang out with their friends. And now it also provide more choice for people because it not only serve the specialty but also provide exotic cuisine such as Chinese, Japanese food.
That was a well-developed response describing the shift from exclusive dining to more accessible, diverse options. For fluency and coherence, you presented a clear comparison, though there were still some hesitations and repeated phrasing. In terms of lexical resource, you used good vocabulary like exotic cuisine and local specialties. For grammatical range and accuracy, there were some errors with subject-verb agreement and verb tenses, such as saying it were didn't. To improve your pronunciation, focus on clearer word endings and a more natural rhythm. Overall, I'd estimate this performance around band 5.5.
Next question.
Alright, let's try this one.
Yes, I think my sleeping habit has experienced change in recent years because when I was child, I start to attend primary school. I often went to bed at 10 p.m. after I watch a TV program for kids. But now I'm a high school student. I have to study more, so I often stay up late. And in the morning I'm early bird, so it don't help me stay awake and stay on track. It makes my day very tiring.
Based on your response about your sleeping habits, here is your evaluation. In terms of fluency and coherence, you effectively compared your past and present routines, showing a clear shift in your schedule, though there were some hesitations and self-corrections. For lexical resource, you used appropriate vocabulary like early bird and tiring, though varying your word choices could make your descriptions more sophisticated. Regarding grammatical range and accuracy, there were some errors with verb tenses and word forms, such as saying has experienced change. To improve your pronunciation, focus on the natural rhythm of your sentences and the clear articulation of word endings. Overall, this performance is estimated around band 5.5.
Next question.
Alright, let's keep going. Your next question is, how has the way you make friends changed recently? Whenever you are ready, I'm listening.
To be honest, I think the way I make friends have changed for the better because when I was a child, I was very shy and introvert, so it is very difficult for me to make new friends or have a best friend. But now I am more confident and I am also I travel people, so I can sympathize other people and I can avoid misunderstand. So it is very easy for me to make new friend or have a better friend.
Based on your response, here is your evaluation. In terms of fluency and coherence, you were able to explain the personal shift in your personality, though there were still some hesitations and minor self-corrections. For lexical resource, you used some good terms like extrovert, though using the correct word forms such as sympathize instead of sympathy would strengthen your vocabulary score. Regarding grammatical range and accuracy, there were a few errors with verb forms and articles, like saying was child instead of was a child. To improve your pronunciation, focus on clearer word endings and consistent rhythm would be most beneficial. Overall, this performance is estimated around band 5.5.
Next question.
Alright, here is your next question. How have the restaurants in your country changed since you were young? Whenever you are ready, I'm listening.
To be honest, I think the restaurant in my nation have a significant change in recent years because in the past the restaurant was sustainable for rich because it had a expensive cost and it only provide local food or specialties, so it didn't provide a lot of choice for customer. But now the restaurant become widespread and popular, and it also become a great way for young people to unwind and chill out after a busy day because it have a cheaper cost and it also appear in everywhere, so it is very easy for people to accept with it, and it also provide more choice for people because it not only serve specialty but also provide exotic cuisine such as Japanese or Chinese food.
That was a well-developed response, highlighting the shift to more diverse dining options. Regarding your fluency and coherence, you presented a clear comparison, though there were still some hesitations and repeated phrasing. In terms of lexical resource, you used good vocabulary like exotic cuisine and local specialties. For grammatical range and accuracy, there were some errors with subject-verb agreement and verb tenses, such as saying it were didn't. To improve your pronunciation, focus on clearer word endings and a more natural rhythm. Overall, I'd estimate this performance around band 5.5. Shall we try another question?
Yes.
Here is your next question.
Oh, I think the conception of gender in my society have a significant trend in recent years because in the past, people believe that women have to do house chore and teach their and taught their children, and the men had to go to work and earn money for their family, so they had to be stronger. But now my society become more open mind. My women and men can share their responsibility. Women can go to work and earn money for her family, and men can stay at home to take care of their child or children, and both boy and girl can pursue their dream. Besides love in my society become more open mind. Boy can love boy and girl can love girl.
That was a well-structured response, covering the shift in traditional roles and the increasing acceptance of diversity. Regarding your fluency and coherence, you connected your ideas well, though there were some small hesitations in repeated phrasing. In terms of lexical resource, you used good terms like open-minded and traditional roles. For grammatical range and accuracy, there were some errors with subject-verb agreement, such as saying the concept have. To improve your pronunciation, focus on clearer word endings and a more natural sentence rhythm. Overall, I would estimate this performance around band 5.5. Shall we wrap up our practice session here or work on something else?
Yes.
Since we've gone through the feedback and there are no further questions, we can conclude our practice session for today. Feel free to let me know whenever you'd like to work on your speaking skills again.